Recording in progress.
So we go to social construction. When we talk about social construction, it's the meaning placed on an event by society, and this society they adopt that meaning, and they view it, they respect it on their own view. Social construction means we are giving a meaning to an event. Something is happening, a situation. So we are giving a meaning to a situation, and the meaning we've given to that situation or to that event, we adopt it. So in the course of we adopting it, we start respecting it on how we view the situation or the event. So there's a situation, there's an event, which we have given a meaning to. And as soon as we've given a meaning to that event, we adopt it and view it with respect. That is social construction. So what does that simply imply? It implies that all social situations and events are structured, are constructed. So it means we make these events the event. We call it that name, and it becomes that name. So whatever happens in the society, we gave the meaning to it and we adopted it. That is what social construction is about. Do you get it? Yeah. So it is the meaning placed on an event by society and adopted by that society with respect to how they view that event. There's an event that has been given a meaning to, which is adopted by the society that gave the meaning to it, yes, and they start practicing it or respecting it in that view that, oh, this is the event. Yeah. Do you get it? Just like festival, whatever it is, they are called that name. They are called those names because we view that is the name they should be called, and we respect it with that view. Yes. Do you get it? Yes. That is all social construction is about. So we have different social construction. We have age group. For age group, they said, for age groups, these are ways in which people of the same and similar age share a status and roles. So different societies divide their members into age groups in different ways and assign them different roles, which doesn't have to do with biological ability. So age groups allow the modern society to prepare children through socialization into the adult world. The elderly, who are those advanced in years, put the children through before retirement, and in some societies until they no longer have the ability or physical ability to work. So for age group, what we're talking about age group as a social construction is that the society plays you not based on your biological ability, rather what the society think you could do at that age. So not because you are the first child or you are the second child, no. It's about what you can do within that age group. So that is what the society will place you on. That is what the society will define you about. So in some society, like the modern day society, they try to socialize children to become adults. It's a preparation, it's a transformation. So it does not just happen a day. So they prepare you. Those that are adults will prepare you that you are a child to come to that situation, because as time goes on, they will retire. Actually, let's talk about the workforce or the labor force. The society will prepare you towards replacing the older ones. That is what they are talking about here as social construction. So it is constructed in that way that the elderly ones will be replaced by the younger ones who have been socialized to become adults. That is age group as social construction. Yes. So it is the society that makes it that way. If not, some people might still be working until they are dead. Oh, yeah. Do you understand? So, but the society has constructed it in a way that there will be transformation from the childhood to adulthood to the retirement. Clear? Yes. That's about age group. So then we go to social construction of childhood. So for childhood, what are we talking about here? I wrote, biological children are physically immature people, but the ways in which children are thought of, the way they are treated, and the way they are expected to behave vary between cultures and in different time periods. So for the modern industrial societies have become child-centered, and children are considered to be at least as important as adults. So all the above stated shows that childhood is a social construction. So these days there's child-centeredness, like children are being centered, they are being taken care of. The focus is on the children. So if the focus is on the children, it means the society has made it like that. Do you get the point here? Yes. social construction of childhood, the focus is on the children. Why is the focus on the children? The society makes the focus to be on the children. Now we respect it in the view of childhood. So now there's what we call child-centered, which means the society is placing children on high value. That they value children highly. So they don't want anything to to undermine their growth. As a result, they put so much effort and time on taking care of the children. Do you get it? Yeah. So it is the society that made it that way. So that means childhood is also social construction. That means social constructed. Do you get the point here? Yeah. So the modern industrial society, the society we have right now, they take care of children. They devote time, effort on children, on their well-being. Because that is what the society wants. And we have to respect it in the view of childhood. Do you get it? Yeah. So that's about childhood. So what does this simply imply? It implies that this society that we have now care mostly about the children. They don't expose them to things that they have been exposed to in the traditional society. Maybe in the traditional society, children might be given weapons to fight war. But these days, seeing weapon with a child is even absurd. So it's not something that should happen. Yeah. So the way children are being treated now is different from the way they were being treated during the traditional era. So that is social construction too. I think it's clear. Now we go to how do we learn to be human? So we learn to become human through socialization. That's the fact. To become human, we learn it through socialization, either primary socialization or secondary socialization. So socialization happens through life. However, the most important period is that of primary socialization, which takes place within the family and from birth to infancy. So to become human, we're given birth in the family. So it means we learn to be what we're supposed to be through socialization, either primary or secondary. But the most important one is the primary socialization. Primary, because that is where you learn how to eat, how to speak, how to greet, manners, how to even use the bathroom. That is where you learn those things. So it is primary socialization, which is so important. So for secondary socialization, it refers to the process of learning what is appropriate behavior as a member of a smaller group within the larger society. So the behavioral pattern is learned through the secondary socialization. Because the primary socialization is a very small group, but it teaches you how to behave in a large society. The family is smaller than the society. Yeah. But whatever you have to do in the society has to be learned through the primary socialization. Yes. So that's how we say secondary socialization is the process of learning what is the appropriate behavior as a member of a smaller group. Now, those things you've learned in the small group, in the primary socialization, yes, you now use it, you now make it enforceable in the secondary socialization. Do you get it? So, the secondary socialization is the behavioral pattern reinforced by socializing agents of society. So, the main agencies of social control are schools, religion, workplaces, the media, and the peer groups. So, whoever are your social agencies are the same as the agency of socialization. Yeah. So, now that we know that what the second socialization is basically what we have learned through the primary socialization. So this takes us to social expectation. With the behavior that is expected of you as a child. Now you've learned primary socialization, you are part of the secondary socialization. So what is being expected of you? You wouldn't learn all these things just for playing sake. You learn them because there's expectation from the society about who you want to become. So here I wrote, what is social expectations? I wrote, these are internalized social norms for individuals and organizations, thus for society as a whole, about what people should do. So it is internalized. It's what we are expecting you. Now that you are through with primary socialization, you are part of the secondary socialization. What is being expected of you? That is social expectation. So we could call it behaviors that are widely considered appropriate by a social group. So we call it